Welcome back to Kingdoms here in Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. The second escalation has hit here on day 13, the long way around through the tundra, which unfortunately is looking like our destination today. Includes the Banish the Beasts here. If we can manage to clear out the creature den, we'll get some additional relics and a mastery point, which absolutely feels like something we should be pushing for at the moment.
Welcome back.
We've got a couple of sieges that are worthy of concern here, of course. We're trying to send this squad, our B team as it were,
Travel on foot is not without risk.
all the way over here to this second siege of the Black Cat's Talent, which pretty sketchy to be having two sieges going down at both of our underground access points, but we also have yet to use those underground access points through the course of this campaign, so I suppose might not be as critical as I am initially thinking. Neato Netto, thank you for the resub. Thanks for watching the Shadow video as well. Really happy with that one, man. I have been overwhelmed by the positive reception on that video. I really appreciate y'all checking it out and leaving such kind comments. Thank you. Yeah, so that's the plan here. Heading over to the Sleeper's Dream with the primary squad. Let's make our way to camp.
Blinding snow, biting winds, and lurking in the furor. Oblivion's spawn.
Of course, we're still working on our Hunger of the Beast clan quest here as well. Mentioned it last time. I feel like there's not really a huge time crunch on these ones anymore. I don't like using the word crunch when I'm hovering over these things. But it's definitely felt like we can go at a bit of a slower pace with the primary quest, and I think that's going to be better overall for me. It's going to allow me to focus a lot more on like building up the defenses and making our team stronger here.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Speaking of which,
If indeed it ever did.
Speaking of which, I do really like continuing to go for these veteran plays here.
Achieved without investment
I think
and
it's
infrastructure.
almost certainly in my best interest to go for skill mastery again here, if not unlocking some stuff. We do have the Grave Robber, who I'm not sure we've actually brought out yet. Oh, apparently we have. We've named them at least, so. We got a lot of really good stuff. May not necessarily need to unlock anything for her. I think, in fact, we might just be well off enough by unlocking the ability to master some stuff at this place.
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced.
Thankfully, no need to repair the coach this time around, so let's just get to mastering a few of these skills here. We'll take the Dead of Night for a little bit of extra stress healing. I like the Poison Dart. I probably want to go with either Throne Dagger or Pick to the Face. I think I'll go with Throne Dagger just for a little bit of extra damage and crit chance back there. And let's go for the Rake upgrade. Let's take the Transformation upgrade too, I'd say. I'm pretty sure this makes it so the allies take a lot less stress damage, which is pretty useful. And then Absolution could be a nice upgrade for him as well. And that's some really solid stuff. Okay. Relics are weirdly in abundance this time around. If I maybe want to try to find a way to boost up a couple of these relationships here. Obviously, with the Toxic Flagellant, we could definitely use some improvement there. In fact, I'm thinking it might finally be time to upgrade a Provisioner here. If we can get to... Well, we've got the whiskey options in this place, which, yeah, that certainly seems like a good way to go. Improved combat and in items, the indelible trinkets down there. Yeah, it seems like this is probably the best bet for our supplies at the moment. We might even want to go for the Grand Bazaar here at some point, too. It seems like a decent place to do that. So, we'll just get all the way down to here, reduce the combat and in-item prices significantly, and see what we can find. And that'll yield a couple of pretty damn good results already. Holy cow, a whole bunch of whiskey flasks. And bottles. Yes, please. That is
Something to ease
amazing.
the of the road.
Alright, well that was immediately worthwhile. Oh, that's unfortunately not a great way to start things off, though. Come on, y'all. Eventually, if you just keep pouring whiskey down their throats, they'll forget about all their problems. And also probably die, but that kind of feels like an inevitability with a lot of our crew members anyway, right? Let's get them fed, too. You guys are just having a feast out here. Regular old Thanksgiving meal with a slime mold and 3 full flasks of whiskey. Let's see. Let's maybe get...
on the road to damnation.
No, I'm pretty... Honestly, this is an excellent use of all of our relics. Just get utterly wasted. Jump cut to everyone having a ball. dancing on the corpses of our fallen foes. Jump cut to Abomination holding the grave robber's hair back as she just projectile vomits onto the side of the hospital cart. Ah, memories. Right, anyway. That'll probably do for now. Think it best maybe to keep him just in case we need to bring us off the threshold again. I don't think we need much more help beyond this. So we could actually use this to try to remove Fragile from the grave robber. You know, try being the operative word. Right. 100 time, I think. Let's hit it. This team should be doing pretty good still. It's a longer region, so worth a little bit of concern, but so far so good with these guys anyway. I'm doing the third default map here, Master. It's the one I've yet to try.
A simple choice.
And,
at least it should be.
At least so far, it kind of feels like one of the easier ones. It's pretty simple to get from one side to the other, even without the underground access. And despite having what I would call a less than stellar lineup of available folks in this one, it hasn't gone too badly. In that same example, I'd explain cancer is when someone smudges up the blueprint trying to make the copy they need, with the broken copy and the broken products becoming the cancer. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hold you on retainer to explain concepts like that to me in the future, okay, Ace? Oh my god, I am just now realizing what we got going on here. Oh boy.
Slow suffering begins.
Well, that's an unfortunate thing to become aware of now. Probably not going to be ideal to keep a character in the mix that has 45% fatigue. Let's maybe make that a priority. Seconded by a radiologist. Well, there we go, man. Pyle's got our bases covered. Let's see how this lot can handle a creature down at the very least with absolutely immense amount of fatigue. This is a pretty damn good start, at least. This does also, I assume, mean it's going to be making it a lot easier. Oh, no, okay, I had this thought last time. Deathless doesn't care about what your HP would have been prior to the fatigue. It just cares about your level of HP at this time. Oh, and without the taunt, yeah, that is going to result in one of these, unfortunately. That's okay, though. So long as we can make it so just one continues to eat his friends. That's probably a situation we can handle, I'd say.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Yeah, let's make sure this one's getting cooked up. We'll take a pick to the face here, I think, to ignore the block. Get a crit off that. Nice burn there, actually. Okay.
And steady.
I was secretly hoping for a necrophagia again, but might be able to get the bonus actions here, depending on how strong the hit is from the Abomination on this one. Ah, that's a bummer. Okay, so in that situation, I think we might be better off just stalling for one more round here so we can make sure that we get the bonus actions before the next set comes up. Nice time to have the upgraded Dead of Night here as well, obviously. And might need to consider some heals. I think we will go ahead and do that. I don't think I mind the taunt back there too much either. And then hopefully it's either necrophagia or just a missed attack, which either way it should be fine. We should be able to get down through the death armor again one more time here. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Eh, oh well. Still missed it. That'll do. Okay. Now we'll for sure be able to set it up, which means I think I want to go ahead and do a little bit more maintenance here. Because we can set this up to be damn near impenetrable coming up on this next group. Yeah, there we go. That's ideal. Okay. We'll go ahead and give her a repartee as well. She is dodged up. Nice. And more wormies, which is absolutely fine with me. You can give me those over worms, or give me those over spiders any day, dude. Had enough goddamn spiders lately to last a lifetime.
Interminable conflict.
Keep that burn coming, too. Big ones. Light them up. A little acid rain in there, too, sure. At least heal himself off the damage. And then, how's your poison chance looking? Not bad. Certainly worth going for. Definitely think we're rolling the dice pretty hard with this guy, unfortunately. I feel like we almost certainly don't want to keep taunting him like this at the very least. Although it is nice that we got the repartee to kind of work in congruence with that. Yeah, especially if we're giving him the vulnerable like this. Let's hit him with the cauterize here for sure. Keep playing this safe. We don't have quite enough blight in the back yet, so I kind of feel like we should finish that one off as well.
Bravo.
That'll do it. Alright, fixing him up. Do got big heals at the very least, especially with the bleed in play. Oh, wait a minute. I think Deathless does consider that. That's interesting. Because he's certainly not below 50% of his current HP, but he's below 50% of his total before the fatigue. That's weird. Well, alright then. I'm pretty sure I don't want to taunt again. I think I could do this, but oh man, yeah, I really don't like having him with this level of fatigue, man. This is extremely concerning. Pristine Lure going to be adding the taunts as well, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I guess we just kind of hope for the Necrophagia now. This guy in particular, I could very much benefit from him deciding to do that. Okay. So now, Smoke Screen's absolutely going to be the play. I think Repartee makes a lot of sense again here, too, actually, just to make sure that we have a pretty decent shot of avoiding these crit hits here. Look at this Smoke Screen. Let's see which one's acting first. So we hope that this one targets the Grave Robbers, so then we blind this one, I guess. I guess it would have worked either way, right? Yeah, it didn't really matter. Gets rid of the block there, too, which is nice. Let's make sure they're both topped off, just in case both these crits land.
This is no time to
Okay, had to expect that possibility. He very well might just get targeted twice. Yeah, that's okay, so at least we missed one there. That's good. Let's look at another blind that time as well. Let's get through this. Oh, we should have done the face there, of course. Didn't think about it. Rake will get there anyway. And now I almost certainly need to start transforming the Abomination down and maybe want to hit him with an Endurer here at the end, too. Seems wise. Okay, let's see if we can get... Or no, let's... No need to add additional burn on that guy. Might have to deal with another Necrophagia, sadly, unless we can get the right turn order out the Grave Robber here. And no other taunts, so let's just go ahead and taunt, I guess. Right, yeah, and then... I was going to say no more stress heals because we want to do this with the Absolution upgrade. Yeah, there we go. That's the right words. And then, yeah, definitely do that so he doesn't get the additional Necrophagia here. We'll just have to take one more shot to the front, I guess. Unless we can do that. Hey, good timing. Help me out, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, you're just going to have to shuffle around a little bit. Let's hit him up with a big old blight. Just kidding. Good try, though. That's Deathless.
This road cannot be walked alone.
One more blind here. Nice. Oh my god, the smoke screen value, dude. It's beautiful. And the pip.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Love to see it.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Alright, just a casual 13-round creature den here to start off our day. Nothing crazy. Nothing too wacky about that. Job well done. Bonus reward out of this one, too. Potential for 4 mastery points here, I think.
Past is gone. Let it die.
And indeed, we got it. Wow. Damn, dude, that's pretty wild. Bonus 36 relics, we get our mauled body parts, 4 mastery points, and remove all diseases at the end. Couldn't ask for a better bit of loot from that. Hell yeah. Oh, we got a Lair up here, too. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, that is interesting. Okay. I think we're going to want to go for that. I think this team can handle it, even with the level of fatigue we got here. Ooh, especially if this hospital allows me to remove some, doesn't it? I think so. I'm pretty sure that would go crazy. That might just be our physician upgrade, though. I can't remember if the hospital actually lets you do it on the road. But we'll find out soon, I suppose. Let's just start throwing daggers at this guy. And this taunt is still certainly dangerous, but it feels like the best play available still. I don't think I want to transform here, actually. I think I might want to go with something like this.
Lethality writ large.
So we clear the guard that way, and then... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's probably just do that anyway. And Burn's gonna go crazy on these guys.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, maybe cauterize to play it safe here. Let's not get overzealous. No need to bleed yourself, buddy. Let's just go ahead and hit him with one of these. A little bit of DOT started in the back. Hey, Buzz. Another thrown dagger here. That's some good damage. Nice. Starting to work him down. Man, we're actually managing to avoid the barricade elements for once here. It's kind of nice. Although I guess that's not really doing a great job of it, is it? Yeah, I gotta try something else with him. He also really doesn't have the ability to avoid healing another round here, unfortunately. Bomb Pearson, brother. Let's try... it's not gonna work either, is it? Damn. I just have to transform once. I think I'm okay with that. That's some pretty serious damage on that guy. In fact, that is one down. That feels pretty good. I should have been burning this dude the whole time, too, shouldn't I? That's easy enough. Now the barricade doesn't even play a role. Nice. Nice and easy, dude. Go ahead and transform down here for a quick stress heal and regen boost. Very nice. And just whack his corpse around a little bit. Oh, wow. That was actually super helpful. Sweet. Shifted the weapon rack off him so he's not getting the buffs anymore. That was amazing. Well done, a bomb. Not that it mattered here, I guess. That was a much easier battle. Holy shit.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Having to take a couple of healing salves, too, man. Nice loot. Really handing out some goodies early today. Nope, full inventory, though. Yeah, that's the natural side effect, I guess. An additional bleed piercing. I don't know how much we're really going to care about that. Maybe I'll hang on to it for now, though. Alright. Get the hospital.
Joints ache and muscles
Oh, we're
burn.
pogging.
The body requires attention.
That's a big old poggerino right there, brother. Oh, I hate myself for saying that.
The treatment
Oh, man.
is harsh, but undeniably effective.
Those were bad words I said. I'm sorry. I'm going straight to hell for that one. Alright, that'll have to do. I mean, could just fully fix them up. Seems like a pretty good idea to me, man. That way they are more than ready for this Lair encounter. And I think that's a wise investment. The assistance encounter, make sure our torchlight is as close to topped off as we can get. The speed at which the regret hit. I mean, that's the risk you run in just letting your stream of consciousness be your commentary, right? Ooh, I think that's a good runaway trinket we just found. Got a whole bunch of torchlight there. That's pretty nice. If stealth has a 50% chance to gain a crit token. I don't know if I want to take that over her burn trinkets. I feel like those are really good right now. Probably want to go ahead and keep those. It's a nice one, but not this time. Let that echolalia take hold and just make doot-doo noises. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. I think Pond caught the brain poison. Oh, no. It's a fatal dose. We'll get a Baer F in chat for Pond's brain. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I got you one. It was a good run. Solid run, but I think it's all over. Let's see. How about you, buddy? You want to die? I feel like you would enjoy death.
brutal, but deadly all the same.
Boy, does this feel better. Having 50% more HP all of a sudden on our frontliner.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
What a blessing. I might stay alive here after all. Keep blighting him. Oh, he's gone. He's done. The dot's going crazy with this squad. Taunt for days. Give me the knockback. All right, fine. Let me worry. Over a little old crit. Like I ain't been crit before, and I'll be crit again. A lot more than you would think. The lower the odds, the better. We did, unfortunately, lose our rapid-fire deathless here, don't we? How's the pick to the face look? 6 to 11 with a 14% crit chance. Not too shabby. Give us a cauterize.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Again, I live for this shit. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Maybe be able to knock her back too, actually. Ain't nothing. Ain't even nothing at all. Start to blight up. There you go. And there's the knockback. Right there it is. There it's coming. It's on the way. One of these times. It's the smoke screen crit through a blind of her own. Runaway straight gaming.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one, nonetheless.
Ah, I was crossing my fingers for the whiff there. Okay. Might have to roll another toxic here, unfortunately. I think I might just have to accept that and try to get the extra stress heal off the runaway for it. Ah, well, that'll do it. Never mind. Son of a bitch. Remember what we were just talking about? Yeah. Right. You know how it is. Give me that stress heal. Ain't no knockbacks. Or ain't no knockbacks coming after all, I guess. Top us off again. Pretty big bleed there. Should be fine, though. And let's just do this, I guess. Yeah, the knockback's when we don't need them. Ever reliable. Yeah, you don't like being up there, do you, buddy? Can't blame you. I wouldn't want to be staring this guy in the face either. It's nothing against you, man. It's just kind of intimidating. I'm sure he's a fine fella. There's something about that face.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
There's just something about his face.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
It's like a romance novel. Like fancy curved letters. There's just something about him. And there's like a super close-up of the flagellant. I know I didn't have to alter my face much, thankfully, right? I feel like we have a pretty striking resemblance. I remember when the flagellant was first announced, and I was like, and everyone was messaging me on Twitter like, Baer, did you see they added you to the game? You see you're in the game now, Baer? Look, they added a you character there. Yeah, you see him? You know how most of the skin is falling off your face? You remember that about you? Yeah, I see it. I see it. You wish you could have that kind of glow up. This is you are the ugly duckling to his full-grown swan, Baer. Let's not get it twisted. Let's see. Let's not allow for any worship nonsense, I guess. Hey, that'll do it. I'll counter a quick regen. I'm a little worried about that situation, though, so let's avoid it. And also possibly just set ourselves up for a toxic play here. I feel like that'd be a nice complement to our Exemplar approach. Yeah, the lairs in the tundra, they hold all these cultist enemies, and then also I believe it is the Exemplar fight that represents the lair boss, essentially, for this area. That is not quite the damage, so we'll hit him with one more of these. That ought to do it pretty easy. I'm a little bummed out. He's getting pretty low here. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get through the death armor before the worship hits from the altar here, though. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Not too bad, I guess. Just lots of stress all over, though. Hey, Luz. All right, let's make sure a second one doesn't come through, at least. Sir, a second worship has hit the deacon. And a little deathless.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
Well, that's certainly us set up for the toxic again. Whether I wanted it or not is up for debate, I suppose, but here we go. Oh, boy, yeah.
Lethality writ large.
Huge crit, brother. Crazy work. And not blind that time either, damn. Well, that's an untimely toxic. Oh, we're right there. Okay, that'll work. Keep him right there, buddy. Don't you move a muscle. Don't you move an exposed inside on the outside muscle. And we'll take that. I'm going back and forth right now, Master. I've enjoyed both Kingdoms and Confessions since Kingdoms was released. And it's been really nice for me, actually, to be able to bounce between them. For whenever I'm getting tired of the Confessions runs right now, I get to run a campaign like this and things feel fresh and fun again. This is my typical I refuse to take a side response, I think, but it is also genuinely how I'm feeling about it right now.
Excellent work.
¿Por qué no los dos? Give me that absolution, brother. At least somebody's gonna be relaxed out here. Yeah, precisely, Gear. Whenever I get sick of trying the Seething Side Bastard's beacon runs, that's when we make the pivot. AKA present day. Alright, here we go then. Pretty good shape across the board. Sickening Silence and Temptation. The Boundless Vanity Trophy. Round start, random hero and enemy combo token. Round end, heroes and enemies with combo add one random token. That's a hilarious trophy. Let's take it.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
See how the hell this goes, huh? Alright. While he don't got blind, he must have blind applied. That is the rule for this whole fight.
Welcome back.
Supersonic Seagull! Please give him some bear hugs. Thank you very much. For the Bezos bucks. Life got in the way and the Bezos bucks don't auto-renew. That's why I particularly appreciate the Bezos bucks. Not only for that fact, but also for the fact that you have to go one step beyond subscribing. You also have to check an additional box. And even remember that it's available, like yours might be right now. You have no idea, and you click that subscribe button and you see, oh my god, this has just been here? This is just, I could have just been doing this the whole time. It's just Bezos money that's just been sitting there. You can just pluck it up out of his pocket and give it to another person. I very much appreciate it when y'all do that. Thank you. I think we have a slight chance of killing this altar before the sacrifice hits. Oh, that is a really unfortunate skill for that thing to use. Hey, good timing there at least. Okay, we appreciate that. Now we are definitely going to need to find a healing opportunity for him.
Renewal. Welcome back.
Lupercal Horus! There it is. There's them Bezos bucks. Get them the bear hugs for it, too. Thank you for the prime. Welcome on back in.
This is no time to falter.
That's a problem. Thank goodness for healing salves. Hooray! Everything's all fixed. Okay. Little blight here, maybe? Just a smidge of blight for him. And gotta start blinding again. There you go. Alright, that is, of course, a little bit more of a problem for him up front, but he can manage. Likely to hit Toxic here, so let's just go ahead and keep him safe till that happens.
What a welcome one, nonetheless.
And start applying a little bit more dot. Does hit the burn there. That's nice. Blinded here. Not lucky. Okay, but we do stay off the threshold for stress somehow. Well, good timing. That is what we were hoping for, I guess. That's why we got all the whiskey. Okay, hold on to the Deathless for now. I think he could actually taunt again here. That's not that big of a problem. And Rake is looking really good. Start getting to work on this one. And wow, okay, she actually didn't meet the threshold there. Which I might want to hit her with a, oh, huge. Okay. I might want to hit her with an Endure. I'm not sure if we can actually spare the action to do that right now. Alright, didn't hit the Toxic Blight there, sadly. I do think I might want to hit him with one more cell, but I feel like I should save that in case we need to bring him off death's door. Yo, Kravicki Raiders, welcome. Thank you, Kravicki, for the raid. Appreciate it. Just getting back into our Third Kingdoms campaign here. And trying desperately to keep this flagellant from dying and not doing a great job. In fact, you might have just come in to see him die. Yep, there he goes. Whoops. Oh no, that's a huge problem. Boy, I really wish Death's Door was a thing we could resist. Wish we had a chance at that, you know? That's a shame. Oh well. I don't know. I guess Healing Salve would have saved him there, wouldn't it? Unfortunately. Oh well. I think we can recover. Was just about to ask if you encountered death yet because of flagellant. We sure have. Absolutely we have. Oh, why am I not healing salving that? Oh, I might have encountered it twice. I certainly deserve to. After that boneheaded move, goddamn. Alright, there you go, buddy. At least get a little bit of regen going here. Now, I am feeling damn near certain he's not going to be able to get the sacrifice off before he can get the DOT through on him. But goddamn, are they determined to make that difficult for us here. 4 to 7, not quite there. There's a big crit chance on this one. Okay. That'll do it. Get through it one more time with the burn. And then I guess this guy's just going to hit us with an ISO again, which is honestly fine at this point. There's a big, delicious Exemplar corpse for us.
An interminable conflict.
Yeah, we'll have to take that, man. Works for me. Hey, at least we don't have to worry about all the relationships with you. But hey, guys, at least the relationships aren't a problem anymore. Hey, guys. Oh man, thank God for that. Always a silver lining. There's always some good to come of it. Thank God. All right, we don't need that. Man. Goodbye. Goodbye. I definitely want to keep Pristine Lure around. Sickening Silence might be a thing. I could keep that for now, too, probably. Boy, this is an especially bad time to lose someone because we're dedicating so much of our inventory space to these mauled body parts. This is really unfortunate. I think I gotta get rid of, like, this, and this, and this, and this. No, this. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Well, I think we are close to the end of this one at least, and we can take this safe route, which certainly saves us some trouble. This is also a camp, but unfortunately, I don't know if we have anybody nearby to fill in the 4th slot of the roster here. I'm pretty sure what we're going to have to do is once we get to this place, we're going to have him rest, and then maybe just double move someone from somewhere else.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
And yeah, thank God they provide us the opportunity not to have to deal with this combat. Alright. It's recoverable, certainly, but this is a sketchy situation, at least for a day or so. And, of course, we also still have to defend the siege with the B team on the opposite side of the map. See how that goes. We'll worry about this first. Yeah, that was a big first region, man. You felt that region length increase for sure.
These crumbling ruins may yet have some shelter to offer.
Oh. Oh, damn it, man. Does that buff last, I wonder? Oh. Shit, wait. We were never gonna make it here in time. Why did I think we would? The whole time I was gonna be a day short. It was always gonna have to be a veteran defense. Alright, well, I mean, let's do that then. And also, I think I still need to, like... Well, I mean, we gotta do this first no matter what, so... Here we go. I mean, very grateful we got the veterans to defend this place, at least. It should go fairly well.
The enemy demurs. These reservists make an impressive train band.
Alright, so almost always round 1 is gonna be a cover on our back ranks with these guys. That skill is just so insanely good. I really like trying to take this guy out first. So let's do exactly that. This is a pretty, weak Beastmen squad. Of all the possible combinations, this group feels like it may be one of the worst. So that's nice, at least. Might even be able to avoid enraging anything. That would be pretty fantastic. That's one down at the very least. Can't hit the quarrel on that guy, so we'll go ahead and just get through a couple of blocks here, I guess. Yeah, he's going to become enraged. Wait. Round and no. Okay, so how does he gain enrage? Does that show on the tooltip?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover.
I think that's only when his teammates die, right? Is what it's telling me? So, yeah, I don't think this guy's going to go berserk. I'm pretty sure the other one will, which is arguably a lot worse. But even still, avoiding 2 out of 3 ain't bad for sure. This is not going to work on you. Oh, you got the taunt, right. Okay. Let's just reset the cover. Might as well keep playing it safe. This is looking like it's going very, very well here, by the way, so... I think we have very little to worry about. Oh, I might not want to be doing that either. Yeah, I guess I don't want to just exchange places with them. Yeah, this is reminding me of why I was considering, like, as a self-imposed challenge, not using... Oh, right, he's enraged. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. I was considering not using the veteran defenders for exactly this reason, because they seem, like, incredibly capable of handling business on their own. Also continuing to hit this guy for some reason. We'll see what this does, I guess. It certainly hurts, but I'm definitely not feeling any less confident here. I'm going to be able to reset the cover on these guys again. Let's just go ahead and have you move to the front, actually, to keep things easy. And they're spreading out damage BaerTaffy style, which is very kind of them to do as well. weakened on this one. Yeah, thankfully stress really not a huge factor on these guys either, obviously. Just gonna kind of force my hand at killing this dude first, aren't they? Gotta recover one more time here. That gets rid of our vulnerable tokens on this dude, which is really nice. I was gonna say probably a blight there. And let's see, we might be able to land a stun on this guy, actually. Get the right turn order for the next action. Finally able to take that dude out. There we go.
An interminable conflict.
Hey, we did indeed get it. Nice. Oh, didn't stun him, though. And we're going to have to pause to get through the enrage anyway. So I guess we... Oh, no, yeah, we can do that. Huge. Stun through the Berserk is crazy. Yeah, they can get trinkets. You can get them indelible trinkets, and they often are, like, trinkets that are just, like, stuff like plus 20% damage, or just, like, greater protectorate for the field dressing and stuff like that. Like, they're the veterans fully upgraded with indelible trinkets are just insane. Like, arguably better, not even arguably, I think just actually significantly better than most teams you can compose otherwise. It's crazy, dude.
Among the fallen.
Right, okay, so that was a fairly easy defense with the veterans there. So, still moving the B team over here to the Black Cat's talent.
Adapt and reposition.
Having defended that successfully, I think there's an argument. Well, hold on a sec. Do we have veterans here as well? We do. Oh, shit. Y'all, I think I kind of just want to move... I'm going to move the duelist to here. I'm going to double move the occultist to here. And I'm just going to rest twice to allow the occultist to meet up with the team, and then just move on at that point. And we'll be totally fine. We get the defense for the B team over this way, and then we'll hit the siege with these guys once they're all rested up. That seems plenty good to me. Here, have some food. I'm just going to throw it out anyway.
Dig deep. Find the metal to meet this day's demand.
All right, man. Oh, great time for a stretch break, too. The recent deluge has only worsened conditions along many roads. The ensuing landslides have exposed jagged patches of limestone and granite, presenting a clear and present danger to all dullards and buffoons, according to Wagon Master Allred. Good thing we don't care. Good thing we're sleeping through the entire day. Literally never stirring from our slumber. Apart from, you know, watching our friends die defending the siege. That we'll wake up for.
The yeomanry fight harder alongside leaders they admire.
Oh, right. Back to our evasive Hellion. Our evasive Hellion. That's going to be fun. Let's see. You do not have Withstand equipped, apparently. That sucks. That's bad news, buckaroo. Let's see. Start the bleeding, I guess, here on this guy. That's right. That's what you're all about. And I like a mark for death, too. That'll set us up well next turn. Well, the lack of taunt feels like the kind of thing that might prove problematic. I feel like I want to take care of her. Let's let her be self-reliant here. Not depend on the front line to protect her. She's got it handled all on her own. Here, let's just make sure he's at least going to be able to be effective for one round. That's pretty nice. Blinded. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get some more bleed going. Probably just have to take a reposted hit or two. Oh my god. Insane blind value. Let's go. Dead to the bleed next turn. Beautiful. Couple of berserks this time. That's all right. Let's get the consecration to light up front as well. Let the leper hit pretty hard on the next one at least. There you go. Hey, that's pretty hard indeed. Nice. And let's see if we can finish him off here too.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Absolutely huge. Okay, let's set this dude up, or try to anyway. Firebomb is good. things I didn't think I would be saying frequently, but do end up saying pretty frequently. You can jump right into Kingdoms math. I would recommend going through Confessions a few times first, if only to just kind of familiarize yourself more with the game. Because Kingdoms on top of the normal gameplay is like a little bit of strategy and like a couple of additional layers of mechanics that may be easier to understand if you're more familiar with the core game mechanics beforehand. All right, let's just finish him too. That'll do it, man. Nice. These are the days there, actually. Looking like they should have this defense pretty well sorted here. I don't think we're going to be able to self-heal on this group, unfortunately. It's a convenient purge, though. I like that a lot. Although I guess this guy isn't really made any less effective up front, is he? But he is made less effective if he's dead. That should do it. Excellent.
Who remains come morning? Who numbers among the fallen?
Brand new siege for the B team to head toward, I'd say, up there. As the occultist makes his way up to the primary squad.
Adapt and reposition.
I think I'll throw the duelist in the mix for the 4 points defense as well. And then let's start sending this group up this way.
Moving alone in hostile territory. Let us hope for their safe arrival.
Alright, good stuff. This team will defend both of those sieges. Once the occultist makes his way over to here, we'll start defending the 4 points. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess, yeah, in that case, let's just have the duelist head over to here. Right? Maybe. Actually, you know what? I think I want you to stay there. And that way it's a lot easier for you to get to places you might need to be utilized. Okay, cool. And we are just resting again so we can allow the occultist to meet up with us.
Dig deep. Find the metal to meet
Oh,
the
man.
demands.
Beaten and bruised. Heroes get vulnerable tokens on combat start. That is nasty. Alright, well. Let's at least get the occultist in the party here. There's Dr. Torch. Welcome back.
And experience. This one will serve.
Let's see. I think I'm going to give him the pristine lure. And let's give the padlock to our occultist here, I guess. I don't really use a lot of flares, Luca. No, I haven't really felt the need so far, at least. Just want to try to get a little stress healing done there, too. Might as well clear out the inventory a bit. Oh, they've already eaten. Nice. That helps. Alright. And we'll use the whiskey, too. Might as well get them into friendly territory, I guess. Alright. That helps with the inventory, at least. I think we gotta make our way to the 4 points now.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
It still feels pretty good, despite having lost a couple of folks already. I am feeling pretty confident about our ability to defend these sieges, for now at least. So I think once we clear this one, it's going to start being time to prioritize the quest items again.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Because we've gone to the Tundra, Fetter, and Tangle, which means we still need to go to the Sprawl and... What is it? The friggin' dock one. Oh my god, what is the name? What is the name? No, Baer, come on, you can do this. The place where the Leviathan is. And it's all there's nautical themed. There's water there. I can't do it. It's not in my brain anymore. It's left my mind somehow. It's escaped my mind palace. I think I'm gonna go straight.
Let nothing bar your path.
Florida. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. It was on the tip of my tongue. Well, I think it's pronounced Florida. Shroud is. Yeah, there it is. Sure. It's a fitting combo, I guess. Okay. I mean, we are below 50 torchlight a lot more often than I'd think, so maybe able to take advantage of that. Are we talking about the famous dentist Florida? That's great. That does, unfortunately, remind me of the upsetting fact that Utah has just become the first state to outlaw adding fluoride to the state's drinking water supply due to Robert Kennedy's belief that it is harmful, which runs contrary to checks notes every other professional organization that could reasonably be consulted on the issue. So that's fucking sick, dude. That's fucking cool as hell. Go Utah. Ahead of the curve in the worst possible way. Alright, well, anyway. On that bright note, let's say hi to the fallen Templar. With several goddamn vulnerable tokens here, man. This is going to be pretty problematic. It's actually a scary squad over there, man. Good thing you got a salve. You might need it. I definitely think I should take the combo blight potential there, and then let's see if I can just burn this dude to death. I'll basically do it. He does look pretty sick, doesn't he? Let's just make sure he's going down. I think I want to roll the dice on... Well, here, let's pull this guy forward, actually. Or not. Oh, the move resist, right, of course, I didn't think about it. Certainly done myself a disservice not healing her so far. Let's stop that from continuing to be a problem. Holy shit, the damage. This guy is terrifying. Well, he's not going to be able to raise from the dead, especially not now, obviously. It does kind of feel like the help we need at the moment.
A master stroke.
Smokescreen is back to being unpenalized as well, so it feels like I ought to be doing that a little bit more often. Alright, he's out of the picture. We got a couple of blinds up front. I don't know if I can handle that. What does Instinct do again? Removes Riposte and adds Vulnerable. That's like the perfect skill to use right here. That's awesome.
Bravo.
What a play. Go a bomb. Okay. Try that. Huge. Okay. Okay. That's the stuff, buddy. Take the brunt of it. We'll get you cauterized. No sweat. Oh, except we... Oh, yeah, we can't smoke screen again. Okay. Look at the synergy here.
Has been tended to.
This team's coming together real quick, man. Let's get the smoke screen out again. Still don't understand why they put a man with worms in his brain in charge of health. Well, that's your problem, is that you're trying to understand what's going on right now. You're gonna keep running into problems if you keep going down that road, buddy. Yeah, just move around. That's my bad, though. I need to... I don't know why I took us down this road. I don't know why I've decided that we're steering in this direction with the conversation. That was a mistake on my end that I intend to rectify immediately. Here I am at the pulpit, apologizing for my choices at the wheel, promising to do better in the future, knowing damn well that every word of it's a lie.
Amidst the spoils,
much like all the other words coming out of this here mouth box. Clenching claws is a nice find. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that up front. Nice. I don't know if I care about galvanizing goblin anymore. I definitely feel like I should hang on to it for the time being, though. Well, that's slime mold, I guess. Another safe route, at least. Probably want to go ahead and just pass up a fight here, honestly. I think we're doing just fine as far as mastery is concerned. Although I suppose we could use some more supplies. Yeah, this is how we get them. And we get a blind token. Alright. You've convinced me. Just artillery all day, buddy. Just let them have it. You're definitely priority number 1 back there. We're gonna wanna keep you untransformed this time, I think. Big burn. Oh, hell yeah, X. My father-in-law was very kind to gift us a extremely nice new pan. Apparently there's like new tech in the pan industry where before they were using these things to create the non-stick coating that were apparently dangerous for people. There's a fun pattern of technology in human history, or like development of new things, is like, this thing seems pretty good. Certainly there's no repercussions that we will learn about it years later. Oh, wait. Womp womp. Yeah, you got us non-stick pan with the good stuff, with what is apparently based on our using it, not only safer but also way more effective.
Agony by accumulation.
Which has been pretty dope. Doing a lot more cooking, man. I've started actually making this basically at-home orange chicken. Which, frying chicken in oil, definitely not something I ever anticipated doing regularly, given my history with cooking with oil has not been so stellar. But I find myself doing quite a bit of that these days, and to excellent result. This has been tasty as hell, man. Turns out frying chicken in oil makes it real tasty. Who'd have thunk? Almost makes me want to fry more stuff. Now that I'm not certain I'm going to burn my hand off doing it. The one time I made French fries from scratch was also surprisingly delicious, although definitely my worst experience with oil, in that I damn near set a fire in the kitchen. Another mastery point. That's why Marie Curie's notebooks are contained in so many layers of lead. You need to sign a massive waiver to work with them. We used to have lead in our damn paint, dude. Friggin' asbestos everywhere. Looking straight into the sun. Scraping the tar out of cigarettes just to eat it. I'm sorry, that would... Good God, why... That's an unpleasant... There's unpleasant imagery and mouth feeling immediately associated with that.
Hero can make the critical difference.
Okie dokie. Two big fellas. Living in Cleveland, I had to sign so many lead paint waivers and had an asbestos-lined boiler for heat. Oh man, I got a lot of questions about asbestos-lined boiler that are pretty easily answered if safety is not to be a concern. Yeah, this actually might be a bigger issue than I initially realized. This is a bit of a scary group here. Well, scary pair, I should say, I guess. Yeah, Godfrey makes a lot of sense here, too.
This is no time to falter.
Ouch! Okay, yeah, this group, yikes. Clenching claws, getting the stun there. Massively beneficial, but holy cow. Huge damage potential from this group. Or, again, pair of enemies. Oh, let's see. Don't need the burn salve just yet. I don't know about just moving him forward there, though. That certainly doesn't seem ideal.
Excellent work.
That'll help, though. Oof.
Perhaps they have given their last.
Okay. Gonna need a big one here, buddy.
The path of exculpation need not be a lonely
That's
one.
not quite gonna do it. Oh, the turn order betraying me again here, too. Alright, well, that's obviously a transform down. Get a little absolution in there, buddy. Let's see, none of burning stars here. I think I need to heal her up a little bit, too. Pretty clutch to have the dodge plus in this situation. Oh, we just gotta get through death armor here. And there's at least one down, okay. And then maybe a lucky blind hit up front. That might be good enough. Still quite a bit of DOT up front, though. Oh, and that might be a resolve check, damn. I'm just trying to do as much goddamn damage as possible getting out of here, huh? Fair enough. No absolution for this guy either. I guess it's just a pass turn heal. Dr. Torch resolve tested. No padlock bonus. Alright, pass for the heal here. I think smoke screen's off cooldown, so that's nice at least. Helpful, okay.
Lethality writ large.
And hopefully she'll be able to heal off this corpse in a second as well. We get another absolution on the way too.
A brilliant conclusion.
I just gotta cross my fingers on this blind. And I'm pretty damn sure I gotta do that, even though, oh boy. It's not quite gonna do it either. Lucky turn order at least. Oh, I think I might have been able to kill him there, actually, although I don't think I had a skill that could hit the front rank. That's a huge miss. Oh my god. Incredibly fortunate. Incredibly fortunate indeed. Alright. We made it. Thank goodness. Yeah, that team was a little worse than I thought it would be, for sure. Siege defended, though. We'll take those. And another couple mastery points, too. Nice.
The inn stands sturdier than it once was. But will it be enough?
Hey, well, that's a lot better. Heroes gain speed on combat start. Nice.
A raiding party has struck.
Well, we didn't need to go through a shroud anyway, right? And eventually a sprawl. We might even want to go around like this. And then we could send the B team up this way, which we were planning on doing anyway. Yeah, I think I'll do that just so I can knock out all the
Be mindful.
mauled body parts.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
Otherwise, we would have to wait for a while to get to another sprawl. So, that makes sense to me.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
And we'll leave the duelist here just in case we need to sub somebody out or somebody dies. That makes sense.
The next stop is leagues away.
Alright.
Plan accordingly.
Since we can do it here, we might as well upgrade the Wainwright on this one so we can equip the trophy. And we'll get the repair done.
Roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
We can unlock skills and upgrade skills here. And I think I will take manacles, because I'm pretty sure we don't actually have a full set of skills equipped for him in that form, so we might as well use that. Let's see. Instinct is interesting. It doesn't get that much better, though. does ignore riposte, which is cool. Yeah, we have an insane amount of mastery points here, so should be using several of them at least. Let's get the big pull off the demon's pull here as well. Beast Bile? Haven't really been doing that a lot. Run and hide to remove DOT is good. Pick to the face, I guess, is nice. Repartee is pretty good too. We have been doing that every now and then. And I think that's probably sufficient for now. I want to check on the defenses for this place. We do have veterans already, that's good. Could consider giving them some trinkets here. It wouldn't even be that expensive, actually. Alright, well.
Tail, there can be no tooth.
We know for sure this place is well defended, at least. That'll be all we need here, I suppose. Provisioner's got some decent stuff. We have a Raven's Reach here, actually. That's interesting. I might want to throw that onto the Grave Robber. Or even onto the Occultist, actually. That'd be pretty nice. I think I will take that. We'll swap this guy off. Might not have space for Fisherman's Net for very much longer. I think we need to go ahead and use the Nightshade concoctions. And possibly even consider buying one or two more here. We get Robust on him. That's nice. How's the relationships looking across the board here? I think we've got a little bit of unfriendliness. Oh, yeah, we got to fix them two up, actually. How expensive is it to get this thing going? Oh, wait, no, we want the Provisioner. That's right. The whiskey is... We could actually afford this and then reduce the price on these, too. I think this is worth.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Although if we just do this, it actually gives us quite a bit of whiskey flasks, and that would just fix things, wouldn't it? Yeah, and then we wouldn't be committed to a particular way of building this in at the moment, which is pretty nice. I like the dartboards here as well. I'm just literally buying all of the whiskey flasks. And let's get to work, I guess. We'll start here. Get a little stress healing off the dartboards as well. Nice. Alright, well... Fast forward 5 minutes if you don't just want to see me unhinge the jaws of our comrades and fill them full of whiskey. Although I'm pretty sure that's what most of you are here for. I'm just a little unfriendly on these ones. Not going to upgrade Weird Reconstruction? Have we not done that?
One learns quickly.
Yeah, I've done that.
Survival demands it.
I feel like I must have done that a while ago. Yeah, that's a top priority for sure. Okay, keep it up. If I hold my nose, I can daydream of finer vintage. Whatever you need to do. Well, there we go, man. Basically fixed up the relationships here. Problem friggin' solved, essentially. And we got plenty of relics left over still. Okay. We'll take that. So, we're off to camp to head through the sprawl. Does mean we give up the Drown the Damned here, but I think I'm okay with that. More in the interest of trying to get closer to our completed primary quest here. So let's make it happen. Off we go. In a good relationship? Nope. Damn it.
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Weaken off of Poison Dart and Demon's Pull is a bummer. Oh well.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Just read this. Bodie McBoatface found one of the cameras that was lost trying to get footage of the Loch Ness Monster. I think Bodie McBoatface is one of just like the collective net goods that humanity has produced. We all just came together as a species and decided, nah, that thing's name's Bodie McBoatface. And there was very little dissent on the matter. I think perhaps from Justice Alito, but that was pretty easily dismissed. Sure. I'll give myself the illusion of having had a choice there. Well, time to do that. Yeah, I guess
A master stroke.
we're gonna have to be avoiding the blight for a little while here, which, you know, it's unfortunate to have that happen in the place we probably need it most. Oh, hey. Getting the stun on that one. Hell yeah, dude. And let's do move him closer to the front. That seems smart, Baer. Good choice. Really just daring this thing to somehow get its massive hit off. Would love nothing more, apparently.
Weakens and wanes.
Nah, you get out of here. We're not. Oh, shit. Oh my god, Death's Door. What the fuck? Oh, the bleed resist.
With them yet.
Oh my goodness. This is also a bit of a gamble, yeah, I just realized that's... Well, it's not even getting him out Death's Door here either.
Agony by accumulation.
Oh no, it's not really gonna happen with this guy on 1 HP, is it? You're not actually gonna do that.
Around your violence.
You're not actually really gonna blow us up because of that, right? Okay, thank you. That's nice. That's kind. Hey, Daniel.
One less obstacle in our path.
Alright, let's not fuck that up again. Heartshade Padlock getting a little extra value too, that's fun. Not quite Death's Door there, but oh my god, what the hell? What the hell, though? That's, okay.
Stupendous.
That burn kills him at least, but turn order might fuck me here. Oh, I think we're okay. Unless, oh, we have a salve too.
Fellowship.
Thank
falls
goodness.
to toil.
Boy, I thought we were going to have a really unfortunate start to this one. Let's see. Well, it's probably still for the best anyway. We didn't land a single blind off smokescreen in this one. What on earth?
Again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
My god, dude. Alright, well, yeah, well, she's gonna die, I guess, already due to the DOT. So, I suppose I want to give him a chance to get his HP back.
Rare and
Oh, holy cow. Some real classic occultist moves out here, dude. Alright then. Alright then. There's some more mauled body parts. A snappy swig is certainly something I'm happy to see too, actually. Hold on. Let's do... You don't have the 10 speed, obviously, but I really like just doing this instead. I'm pretty sure... Well, especially in this place, we're not really going to benefit from the burn piercing all that much, so...
Is tomorrow's regret.
Let's just get rid of that, and let's go with the mystery route. Sure.
Ruts in the roadway. There is a barricade ahead.
I did just spend the majority of my supplies, so I suppose I should be going through this area looking for additional chances at those. I suppose I should. I don't want to, but I just feel like it would help. Keep it coming with that Raven's Reach, baby. Let's get a little blind up front again. That's the stuff. And then let's see if I can just kill one of these dudes. 4 to 8. That'll do it. Thanks, buddy. Knockback gain is good. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to transform here either, though. I'm still desperately trying to avoid the meltdown on him, I guess. Combo stun. I'll take that. Blinded off the second hit. It's funny to me, like, they just could just do that, I guess, couldn't you? But well, I suppose it's the same as the worship, isn't it? We're glad that we're not taking an additional turn on that. I'm glad that they are taking an additional turn on that, rather. Chance of a combo burn here. Again, fairly low chance, but if it does land, it's quite a bit of damage. That's the stuff, buddy. Now we're talking. Alright, time to get shuffled around a bunch, except Clenchy Claws might help us out with that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be frustrating. Oh, don't. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, well, still do that, but I think I'd rather do this, actually. Yeah, let's just go ahead and yank him forward here for a single weekend. It's probably fine. What's the Runaway good for? I remember the Abomination did some alright stunning and blight out of its transformation to DD1. Runaway's a great utility character. This skill in particular, Smokescreen, upgraded adds 2 blind tokens and a vulnerable, and that is like plenty of value by itself. Well, on top of that, she also has a Cauterize move, which is a big heal that is dependent on the character's bleeding. And she has tons of DOT burn skills that are, you know, kind of unique to her, actually. She's the only one that has that strong of burn potential through the entire roster. But yeah, just Smokescreen, as I mentioned. Not to mention it applies a combo token, too, on top of those other things. So, yeah, extremely strong skill by itself.
This is no time to falter.
Yeah, I guess you're just going to hang out back there, aren't you, buddy? That's fine. Whatever.
A breakthrough.
We got this covered. And Smokescreen again. So yeah, as long as I do that every time I've got the opportunity, this dude's having a bad day. But somehow still hit me with a 12% chance. 12%. 12.5%, sorry. That half percent, that percentage point, I'm sure, is what made the difference there. That's on me. That was pretty obvious.
Bravo.
Yep, can't heal him again, sadly. And turn order betrayed me. And here got him to death's door again, too. Cool, man. There it is. I knew we had a good one in you somewhere. Bye-bye. That'll work.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Yeah, seeing the result of that, I definitely feel like we should prioritize the remainder of these fights. 12 supplies from each is going to add up pretty quickly here. Me losing a PvP battle to a 4% crit the other day. I wish I could stop myself from getting to the point where I start paying attention to that kind of stuff and blaming it, but I've already easily gotten there. In fact, that happened a long time ago. I was having a lot more fun when I wasn't thinking about those things. Especially now that I've been trying to push for legend rank, I've realized, like, oh man, I was having way more fun before. now I want to win. And it sucks. Yeah, get her. Yeah, let's go for a knockback. Sweet. Little smoke screen.
Lethality writ large.
Still sitting on this threshold on the occultist, but doing okay otherwise. Wow, a skill that does absolutely nothing. I love that. Go ahead and keep doing that one, pal. Alright, how you looking here? You got another big crit chance, but oh, we also got this guy doing his nonsense, and he ain't doing it no more. Nice big chunky burn there. Okay. 13 damage off the artillery. Let's go. And I think he's going to be having a tough time in the back rank. You don't like that too much. Alright, the burn's got it. Sweet. Might as well reduce some stress. Might as well absolution here. Good to go, man. Good to go.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Pretty sure I have the worst version of this belt, don't I? I know, I'm pretty sure I just tossed that a minute ago and then I just picked it up again. Okay. Heaps of heroes except for Leper are versatile. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of a hallmark of this game, actually, is the fact that most heroes are versatile. Runaway feels like a role that was never existed, nor was it really ever necessary in DD1.
Debasing themselves in the face of the end.
But I like that not only is that role not really necessary, but certainly helps a lot in team composition now, but also the fact that there is someone brand new that is suited so well for it. I think it's one particular part of the sequel that they absolutely knocked out of the park.
The slow suffering begins.
It's not very likely, is it? Let's just go ahead and blind this guy again. Who do you think is the best tank in the game? It's pretty close. I'd say it's probably my top 2 is Leper Man-at-Arms. Flagellant, though, come to think of it, maybe the runaway favorite. Just because of Deathless. We're talking like, if we're talking like tanks that aren't necessarily just pure tanks. But even then, if it's just a tank, a Flagellant is also still quite good.
Bravo!
Just the healing from that character certainly puts it in contention.
On to the next.
I've just done this to myself again, haven't I? I just love inviting this dude's possible panic-inducing skill right to the front of the ranks.
A renewal. Welcome back.
Captain Pinbacker! Some more bear hugs for him, please, for another Prime sub. Welcome back in. Appreciate the resubscription.
A small foundation of trust.
If you got him, pile, let him feel the love with the bear hugs, please. Appreciate it. Don't necessarily need to heal still here. I think we can get away with it.
Obstacle in our path.
Got a nice self-heal for her as well. Maybe even absolution this, that'd be nice. I think we got it. I'm gonna have smoke screen again, right? Yeah, nice. Perfect. Get another corpse clear. An absolution at the end, top him off. Looking real good all of a sudden. Alright. Hey, huge. Okay, you just chill. Hey, we'll take a pip out of that, absolutely. Yeah, I did have the stun chance there too, didn't I? That's awesome. Skill upgrades are really starting to work out pretty well. Big chunk. Down she goes.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to
Oh, that
see.
was the ordained one, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't even notice. Cool. Okay, I can't remember. I don't think we're doing a siege on this one. I'm pretty sure we're not. I think we might have... Yeah, I think this is a camp. Then we have a siege that we're defending with the B team in a second. Get a nice little moment of respite here for this group. We did, Buzz, yeah. Just a bit ago. Down yet another healer, unfortunately.
But uncivilized.
Day 18. Time to defend. Let's do it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not sweating it too much. I think we'll be okay. Add some drama, right?
A single hero can make the critical difference.
That's a hilarious thing for Wayne to decide to say immediately after I make that statement.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I'd rather he hadn't said that. Feels particularly ominous. I do have one down basically here already. Oh man, I really need to unlock Withstand on this leopard, dude. Not having that skill available on him has been a huge disadvantage. Alright, let's see. Let's get some blind going on this guy now. Oh, we're not. That's decent. That's more than decent. There we go, buddy. Damn, Bounty Hunter actually might just have the damage if we go for a shot there. Especially worth it now that he's enraged next turn. Ooh, Judgment should do it, though. As long as she doesn't get killed. No weaken, at least. That's really good. Although, oh, right, yeah, she's going to have it anyway. All right. Fair enough. Do down. Okay, so now we have the issue of both enraged moves targeting our weakest party members. So we're definitely going to want to purge this. so that at least they're going to be targeting the front 2 ranks. And let's see here. Can't do any damage, but we can still bleed. Try anyway. Mark for death works for sure. Okay, that's good. Alright, this is gonna hurt. As long as they're off death's door, though, I think we'll be okay. Well, I mean, as long as we can get them off death's door, I mean to say. Which I think a regen, weirdly, is going to be the best option for that, especially with the days in the picture for next round. But, oh, we don't have that skill either, do we? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Well, you've got Raucous Revelry, so we'll go ahead and let him heal up off this. And I guess we're just crossing our fingers on turn order here, and that is not ideal. Maybe be able to one-shot him, but we have a weaken, unfortunately. Oh, even with the crit, not quite there. Okay, that's good. It's a good attack target, at least. I don't have the heal up here, of course, so we'll just try to kill this guy. And she's going to be able to get the rockets off. Or Adrenaline Rush, yeah, that's even better. Nice. Okay, perfect. Stop giving the game ideas, Baer. I don't need to help him any more than I already am. Ain't that the truth? Let's see. You're good, right? Yeah, we got it. We got it. In the bag, no blind. Let's go. B team lives another day. Siege repelled. 1 mastery point. Hell yeah.
Routed. But the stench will linger for days.
And they just keep moving all around the map.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
Eventually, we're going to be able to fix up their skills and whatnot, but the time has not yet come.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Go ahead and get him a bunch of slime mold again here, and we are simply moving on, y'all. Let's do it. Off we go. Oh, all right. I think this might be our first positive relationship of the entire run. So Dead of Night gonna add a dodge plus to the Abomination. Not bad. All right. Already got our mauled body parts out of this place, so we basically just need to get through here unscathed.
The great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Certainly feel like I should prioritize
Perhaps you are
routes
finding
that
your
Dr.
courage
Torch
at
wants to
last.
go, given our inability to stress heal him very well otherwise. And the fact that he complimented my choice after I made it. That does... He's appealing to my ego. He knows how effective that is. And, okay, yeah, all in agreement here, too. Nice. A pleasant surprise, right, to see positive relationships exist. Good to know. All right. I'm pretty sure we can get away with continuing to attempt these burns. I mean, obviously the odds are a lot lower, but they're still pretty good. I gotta be doing this repartee more, too. Been kind of lacking on the taunt up front with this lot. That's a fine way to do it. Hey, Kong, how you doing? Ooh, man. Really unlucky there again, though. It might be a transform opportunity, but I have managed to keep the stress really low on this squad by not doing so. Let's try this again. Nice. And both burns. That's huge. All right. And then the Abyssals ought to be pretty effective here as well. Killing it, team. He's almost certainly going to need Absolution by the end of this one. Let's go ahead and do this to get the dodge plus on the Abomination here as well, actually. That's pretty sick. Watching the stream from an oil tanker in the North Sea, so this is a welcome stream today. You're the 3rd or 4th person who said that today. That's such a bizarre coincidence. Really, Baer? No, not really. That would be pretty incredible, though. What? Might as well. Might stress heal him a little bit. There we go. There we go. Baer is popular with the seamen. I just... I just really like imagining the slight curl of the lip that occurred the moment that popped into your brain, and you immediately had to
It is ours now.
transpose to the written word. It's strong. Yeah. Hit this. Been getting pretty lucky, actually, with the coach so far, too. Not a ton of damage. Lots of safe routes, which I definitely prefer. Speaking of which, coming along the left side here should be easy enough.
Lament the knowledge taken by the fires of these fanatics.
Getting a lot of help with the relationships here. This has been a blessed region. This feels like a Burning Stars opportunity. Burning Star opportunity? Yeah, there it is. Keep hitting this repartee to start the fight too. I'm pretty sure it's a really strong play. And smoke screen. Sweet. All right, we got quite a bit going for us after round one here. That feels nice. Yeah, y'all ain't hitting shit. Sorry. Not this time. Maybe a transformation here, but we're doing so well without it. I want to keep doing this. Oh, lethal feint here, too. Nice. Love that. Oh, my God. And a beautiful first shot with the Burning Stars. 5 to 9, 75. 4 to 8, 85. Much better. And combo burn chance. Ah, damn, okay.
Misdirected.
Worth a go. Oh, and the clenching claws hits the stun immediately. Nice. Ah, gets through the dodge plus that time, though. Okay. Not too bad. Twice, though. Now we're getting a little ridiculous, guys. Come on. Come on, now. You go ahead and keep critting. That is fine with me. We don't necessarily need to do a pull there. And I absolutely think I should hit the crit on this guy, because it executes, I guess. Hey, there we go. Take those. That's going to be a problem, though, especially if she gets the second shot off this. Oh, that's good. Okay. No burn there either. Nice. No need to Absolution. Not yet, anyway. Just going to get the self-stealth heal. Knockback here shouldn't be a problem. Definitely take the Clenching Claws effect. Another smoke screen. Easy peasy. And Burning Stars. Well, goddamn, dude. All right. Go team, go. Top him off. Probably take one more shot. 1 damage. Love to see it. Top her off. Dodge plus up front. Everybody feeling right as rain, and the Occultist is just continuing to drop stress here. This is beautiful. Just complete control from the entire team. Fantastic.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Keep it going, man. Rotten Tomato, I really like for our Hellion, actually. We'll have to hang on to that for sure. I gotta get the squads to meet up soon here, because I got a lot of things we could do to improve both, including mixing up the compositions a little bit. Very nearly able to rid us of all this excess inventory nonsense. Oh, speaking of which, the node dedicated to excess inventory nonsense. The very same. How afraid would you be of the runaway IRL? She lights things on fire and people that are already on fire. Only in self-defense.
Bundled into this meager pile.
She honestly seems pretty timid, based off of everything that we know about her. Although, the answer still remains, pretty darn.
A renewal. Welcome back.
CGI 379. Welcome back to the pile, and get him some bear hugs, please. To let him feel the love for that Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support. I don't think I care about operating table. Yeah, it's not going to matter. You're just a chill orphan in an arsonist paradise. She would be a good hang, I feel like. Yeah, let's change the conversation there. Who would be the chillest hang? Jester's up there, I gotta feel like. I don't know, though, man. I gotta feel like if you're hanging out with Jester, he'd just be trying to crack wise all the time. Like, does that dude ever turn it off, you know? I don't necessarily want to be around someone who's constantly workshopping their Type 5. Knockback. I feel like Plague Doctor would be the right person to hang out with if you're looking to have a particular kind of experience. She's probably got the hookup. Same with the Cultist, actually.
A brilliant conclusion.
I think most of the Jester's material is gallows humor. I think if you exist in this world, there exists no other kind of comedy. That's all you got. This might be transformation time. I think this is transformation time.
A small foundation of trust.
Need a little extra damage up front on this one, and get a little extra attention paid to him. Burning Stars could go well here. Nice. Grave Robber's got the drinks. Anyone carrying a flask around? Yeah. Probably not bad company. Probably not Battlefield 2 bad company. That's pretty nice. Okay, closing in on potential transform down territory here. How much damage can we do, though? It's actually either gallows humor or the office style humor, but those are the only two. The idea of the occultist gymming the camera is very funny to me, for sure. Somebody's made that video, right? That's on the internet somewhere. The Office Darkest Dungeon crossover. Someone's working on it at the very least. It's in the process. Sure. I think you're dead to the burn anyway, right? Yeah, might as well. This went pretty well. All things considered. Go team, go. Not that we need it, but it would be the play.
And methodical appliance of harm.
Good shit. Another couple of mastery points, and the siege successfully defended.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Yet another one. Oh, wow. Well, that's definitely looking like another veteran defense. Oh, shit. A shallow grave actually might need the veteran defense as well. I'm not able to make it there, am I? Jeez. Really relying on the veterans a lot so far here.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
Which has worked out pretty well so far, to be fair. Not too upset about it. Okay. So we gotta go through this Shroud. Which means I guess we're still heading through this way.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this the Physician Inn, mostly because I just want to be able to reduce fatigue in this place.
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced.
So here we go. What does this do again? Adjacent regions have additional field hospital and convergence table location scouting. Heroes receive less DOT in adjacent regions. That's cool.
Shored up against incursion. Or tonight, at least.
That seems pretty dope. Alright. Let's get him fed real quick. Another robust. Nice. That's helpful. We do have apples and cheese too, I guess, now.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. if indeed it ever did.
Boy, it's getting to the point where we definitely need to start looking at the hero upgrades. I think the next inn, if we have enough supplies, we should look into spending mastery points on skill upgrades for our characters, because these mastery points are starting to become a lot less relevant at this point. Do I care about maybe like fire starter here? Is that a thing? Not really. I might want to go pirouette, but I'm pretty happy with her skill set so far too. Although absinthe could certainly be worthwhile in the future. Let's at least have this available. And then might as well upgrade the rest of his skills too, it feels like. I'm really hurting myself with this. I don't think I've even equipped manacles, have I? I have not. And I could. The entire time I could just check the box. Whoopsie. Might as well upgrade Chaotic Offering as well, I guess.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Alright. That's pretty damn good. We still have a lot of work to do on this team, though. Not a lot of ways to do it. Yeah, stress healing options not exactly in abundance right now. We'll just try to improve at least one relationship a little bit here. Yeah, they're gonna need some more help. Let's try this out too. Oh, that was really unlucky, damn. Okay, good enough. Enjoy the view, don't forget to look under the floorboard. Oh, both of these are looking for, we're looking for watchtowers, and it looks like the Shroud and the Tangle. Okay. That won't help us here, obviously. We're collecting all these body parts to complete the next part of the Beasts Clan quest. Once we have acquired the 3 from the Tundra, or sorry, not the Tundra, the Shroud, then we will have gotten them from every region, which will provide us with the next item for that quest.
And abhorrent.
Let's just see what this is. Watchtower, again, doesn't really do a ton for us right now. As much as I want to avoid the combat here, I definitely need to take it. Keep spending all our damn inn supplies, dude. Who keeps spending all these inn supplies? Certainly not me. Yeah, that's true. We're going to want to heal some fatigue here soon as well. Be nice to find a hospital. We don't have a ton of baubles anymore, though, so it's not going to be as effective, unfortunately. Speaking of being effective, let's knock out a stretch break, y'all. Get up and move the body around just a bit. Ugh. You don't have to make that noise if you don't want to, but it does help. It does help to go blah and get it all out. Hey, Carl. Repartee time. Yeah, we could get some big old burns going, can't we, buddy? You just upgraded the inn for that, though? Oh, so are you saying go back in time and fix it?
Bravo!
I'll go back there if we find another way to circle around and get some fatigue heal, but we're not going to be able to go use that now. Keep them artilleries coming, pal. That would be pretty sick. Imagine that was a trinket ability, right? Yeah. Correct a mistake. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could bring myself to do it. I think I just need to live in my muck. In my filth. Just come to terms with it. Hey, that'll help. That won't. Ugh. Avoided it for so damn long, dude. Oh well. But well, yeah, that's gonna need some fixing. Might need to go for another provisioner upgrade. Get a bunch more whiskey again. Oh my god, she gets to do a searing strike for once. Amazing. I don't have any execution on her, do we? I don't think so. Oh boy, that was not ideal. Alright, well, he's got his buddy down there still. His buddy, aka a pile of flesh on the floor. Big heel's coming.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
You just gotta tee it up, dude. That's all you need. That's all it ever takes. That's not for you, sorry. We're gonna need that for our purposes. Oh, nice. That'll work. He's still got a bonus one, though. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a big-ass heal. Sheesh. Well, let's take it all away in one thrown dagger. Majority, anyway. Another smoke screen ready. Escalation 3, I think, is still a few days away. Dude, that stun off a combo for that move is pretty crazy. Big fan of that. No crit time. Sure thing. Now we're talking. Okay. Getting through it. One more crit, one more stress heal, maybe? That'll do it. Might as well. Yeah, that fatigue is definitely getting concerning. We're wiped out.
Gloom, a spark.
Alright. That's the purpose. Gotta get them supplies back. More road damage, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, God. As much as I really don't want to just go through 3 additional fights up here, I do feel like we kind of need it. You know what? I'm gonna have some more fun here. Let's just take a chance on the middle route and see what happens. I have to take this one anyway. And even more unfortunate relationship interactions, I guess. Oh, wait, that's a... Oh, whoopsie. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well. The horror. Ooh, boy, yeah, that's probably not worth. Okay. I think I'm gonna probably live to regret these just past couple of choices here, but... Like I said, I just gotta live in my muck, I guess. I do just kind of like it, I think, at this point. I think it's more of a comfort thing than anything. Oh, yeah, repair the wheel, sure. Bring it down to 0. Absolutely. Why not? No harm could come of that. Look, they can all hate each other all they want, so long as they complete the quest. As long as the mission gets done, I don't give a damn, dude. You keep throwing your fits. As long as you're back there in the back of the coach. Alright, one more camp. Hey, that's honestly, that's a great attitude, Gear. If you live to regret it, at least you're still living. Yes, indeed. Right, alright, shallow grave with a veteran defense. Here we go. Once more, under the breach.
Crush the invaders. This provocation cannot go unanswered.
I will say the unfortunate bit of veterans being so good is that I find myself borderline forced to use them whenever I can, which sort of becomes, I don't know, they just seem like they have... Well, they have so few skills, like there's little variety available just based on that alone. But their skills are also such that, like, you feel as though there's kind of just a set order to them that is definitely best. Like, starting off with these covers, for example, from these two, just make the initial couple of hits so much less impactful that it feels kind of ridiculous not to do that every time. Right, there's very little stakes in these fights either, which makes it a lot less interesting. I don't know, it just seems kind of... I think they need a nerf, man. I really do. And that was clear, like, from, like, the first couple of fights. It was like, these guys might be too strong. Especially in these early escalations, they feel like they're very difficult to lose with. You know? I'm beginning to strongly feel like for our next Kingdoms campaign, we should do a self-imposed challenge of no veteran defenses. Like, we can still have the lower ranks and make it, like, a little bit more interesting and risky, you know? But I think with this group, especially if we get a group with the trinkets equipped, we're going to see that whenever we end up having to do a defense with those guys, too, but that can just end up getting absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, it's pretty straightforward here, too. It just works out so perfectly where, like, on the turns where they have their enrage, you very often just end up doing your cover or your healing again. I think you're right, Dragons. Yeah, it seems like the ranks are meant for each rank of the escalations. So then, theoretically, these guys would be a lot better suited for... Or, like, a lot more balanced for the defenses for the 3rd escalation rank, right? But even at that point, they feel pretty overpowered. Like, even when they've theoretically met their match, they seem like they are an overwhelming favorite in just about any encounter they can come up against. Having said all that, I certainly don't mind winning. I do enjoy the incredibly high odds of success that this group presents, so if they don't change anything, that's fine by me, dude. Works for me, buddy. The Arbalists, of course, do get a little less effective by this point, but not that you really need them by now. They got it covered up front. Barely even touched them. There they go.
What fresh provocation will the day bring?
Okay. Siege defended. We do have a fresh one here, apparently. Alright, let's see. Having arrived at camp, definitely feels like I ought to go ahead and swap out one of these high fatigue characters, and Dr. Torch definitely feeling like the person that
for those taxed
ought to be it.
by the hardships of our campaign.
I think we need to put her in the 2nd rank, maybe.
Rested, energized.
Have the Grave Robber back here for now. I'll put the Runaway in rank 4 for the time being, I guess is pretty good.
And experience. This one will serve.
And we're off to the Shroud. Still able to get the Drown the Damned if we really want to, although I kind of doubt it. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to leave the B team up here for now. And then eventually they might be able to meet up at the Sleeper's Dream. And then we'll send the other team to go to the other side, and then we'll get them well spread out that way. That'll be nice. And I think I'll have the Occultists just move up to here as well.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
The main team goes... It's like when you and your friend are leaving, but you're both going toward your cars the same way. The stagecoach heads out, and then the Occultist just very awkwardly follows close behind them. Like, I mean, I gotta go this way too, guys. I mean, you can go up ahead if you want, if you don't want to make it weird, but... Alright, anyway, Shroud time. Let's get them fed too. Off we go. Most likely the last region of the day here. Yeah, I guess it's about time for this.
Resentment, the slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Definitely felt like we were overdue for a couple extra negative relationships there, so that checks out. Alright. See if we can get these last mauled body parts real quick.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
I do kind of feel like I should just target this anyway. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to handle it. Oh, I think this is one of our deliverables. Watchtower in the Shroud, I'm pretty sure. We'll find out in a moment, I suppose. Is this a lake or an ocean? Yes.
Look to the horizon and lament.
It's a big-ass lake if this is a lake, dude. It keeps going forever. I guess that was not one of these. Enjoy the view. Don't forget to look under the loose floorboard. I really thought that would be this thing. Oh well. Disagreement there too, unfortunately.
You will fight, so that others may flee.
Saltwater big lakes are not that uncommon. Dog, we got like a horizon that extends in all directions besides this one. That shit's going for a while. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's that big.
Oh, it brings no satisfaction.
You're not wrong. I'm just that this one seems pretty crazy big. Hey, Admiral. All right. Vula's time to shine again. Let's see what you got. You need to be target number 1 back there, although I am really enjoying the repartee starts with her. Maybe we'll keep that up for this time. And I think this has got to be a transformation right away. You get some big damage up front with these. Triple taunt, my goodness. Okay, okay. We do still have our cauterize available here. Really hoping we can knock out a couple of dodges off the fishmonger. Yeah, let's go for that combo burn.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
There we go. Beautiful. Already very weak across the board here. Frontliners looking like they should be easy pickings. Guess we'll just disengage this. I have to prep again, unfortunately. Front 2 down. That'll be a cauterized follow-up, I'd guess. Keep him nice and healthy.
And methodical appliance of harm.
Let's just try a thrown dagger on this one, I suppose. Hey, not bad, not bad. I kind of want to get greedy, but no, let's not.
This wound, at least, has been tended.
It's been going damn near perfect so far. Let's not mess with it. I did have to jinx it a little there, didn't I? Okay. There it is. Okay, still got a great burn target there at the very least. Not quite the damage, but this will do it. Okay. Yeah, let's try this again. Nice. Got the big burn there too. Awesome. Okay, we're definitely transforming down here. And let's see. Don't necessarily need an absolution. I really like manacles here, actually. Man, weirdly effective against the back rank, this squad. I like that a lot. That's very reassuring. You hit this one again. Got the knockback there. Beautiful. And everyone's just continuing to be very effective. Speaking of which, get some attention up front. Let's do another cauterize just to keep things nice and safe. No reason to take unnecessary risks here. Nearly burned to death. Oh, gotta get lucky in the pick to the face. Let's try it. Okay. Worth a go. She's got it. She's got it handled, sweet dude.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
And there we go. Our collection of mauled body parts has been completed. Hooray. Let's see. Gotta get rid of a whole bunch of crap still. I don't think I'm going to be using Sickening Silence. Let's just get rid of that. And I guess the Beastman Blood. Yeah, okay. Definitely not interested in the creature den here. Let's take it easy on me for a second. Just this once. Let's take a little bit of time and relax.
Place for decent folk.
Relax with a collector fight. I was certain. I had no shadow of a doubt that I had actually just summoned it there. I felt it in my bones. To the degree where I think it's still coming. It's tricking me. It's gonna morph into the collector from Zombos all of a sudden. Just be ready. You never know, dude. Alright, blind him. Keeping body parts next to your food doesn't seem sanitary, but I'm no expert. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to dirty up my plate of slime mold.
A promising development.
Keep that shit pristine.
The slow suffering begins.
Clenching Claws value has been going crazy. That has been a treat so far. And that's a nice dodge there, too. Beautiful. Stuns off the upgraded Abomination skills working out real nicely, too. Big fan of this situation, y'all. Keep it up. Runaway's got the finisher here. That burn up front. There we go. We got the... I think we get the absolution here, right? Pretty sure. Might as well stall for a sec. Especially after the blight, right? Yeah, he's got to be on the threshold there. Nice. Weaken there doesn't really matter either, and we get a little bit of stress heal off that too. Excellent. Okay. What a way to finish off. This team doing really well.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Ooh! Oh, that's fun. Oh, man. We got to meet up with the B team soon, dude. That's a wild find. Okay. Get rid of that. God damn. That's awesome. Obviously a lot less impactful in the Kingdoms campaigns, but still can be very, very good. All right. Let's go wrap things up here. And some more supplies, sure, absolutely. We got plenty of relics to spare right now, too. That'll help.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Oh, God. We really are laden, aren't we? I guess we'll dump some baubles. I'll have to do. Gonna make sure we spend a lot on this next inn here as well. Okay. Still in pretty good shape here, man. Plenty of reason to remain optimistic. The siege defenses haven't been too big of an issue so far. And we have gathered all of our mauled body parts. Horizontal Gamer gonna give us the 5 gifties to celebrate. Thank you very much for that. Some bear hugs and bear gifts for him, please.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Day 21. The Outriders Union representative Forerunner Horuk has posted today's scouting report at all inns throughout the kingdom. Travelers can avail themselves of this intelligence free of charge. Forewarned is forearmed, after all.
Our position is under threat.
Forewarned is forearmed. Thanks for watching another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms, everybody. Appreciate the support for these over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy. If you're enjoying them over there, please do leave a like on the video.
If it is to carry you where you must go.
Very much appreciate the support, y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, where hopefully we don't immediately lose somebody again. I guess is the
Each day brings new obstacles
the new goal.
and new opportunities.
I'll see you then.